I'm live. Live on the internet. Um, I thought about not streaming today because I stayed home from work yesterday. Ill. The fucking illest, man. No, not really. Pretty bad sore throat. And even worse is the congestion. And my throat's better, but my congestion's worse. I'm pretty Dayquil'd up right now. And, I'm kind of telling myself maybe I'll only stream an hour today instead of two. Or maybe I'll do a dungeon run instead of reading a novel, a novella. But we'll just play it by ear. How's that? Got the game running already, and I'm about to hear it running. If there was anything to hear, there is. Let's resume life. Okay, so we're in here, and we need to talk to Done. Not Echo, Kasai. Because Quell, the mage in the sensorium, in the private sensorium, told us that we need a piece of someone related to Ravel Puzzlewell, or a piece of Ravel if we can find it, to get to Ravel's maze. Kasai Sarah smiles warmly. Something I can do for you, I need you to give me a piece of yourself, Kasai. Pardon? The portal key to Ravel's maze is a piece of her, and you are of her blood. It is close enough. You intend to seek her out? Her surprise quickly changes to an expression of wariness. What? What would you need of me? Your blood, most likely. Only a drop or two, I'm sure. But do you have some way to carry it? A piece of cloth, like a handkerchief or something, you know? Yes, here.
Updated my journal.
40 grand? Kasai takes the handkerchief and gingerly pricks the tip of her finger on one of her fangs. Ooh, bleeding. After letting several drops of blood soak into the cloth, she returns it to you. You're placing yourself in grave danger, you know. Even if the stories of my mother are greatly exaggerated, she's horribly powerful and completely evil. Good luck. Yes, so I've heard. Thanks and farewell.
I feel stronger.
Man. Well, we got this bloody handkerchief. But, like, where is the portal, though? Okay. Well, okay. You know what? People leveled up. Let's go rest. Okay. I'm going to save. And I am going to go to the Modron Cube. What?
What are you looking at, Skull?
I thought you were good looking, but I was mistaken.
That tongue of yours is gonna get your nose broken.
Can you... Alright, I think I can rest in here. Is it... There we go. And unless this is a bug... well...
Experience has increased my skills.
Okay. Well, I was hoping after I rested I could level up.
Saints and
But let's go to statistics. Oh, now we can level up. Weird. It feels like sometimes on the home screen it shows those pluses. Sometimes it doesn't. Level up. Mage. Good. Uh-oh. Intelligence. Good. Accept. Hey, Ralph. I'm not sure if you heard, but I had a sore throat yesterday, and it's a little better, but we'll see how much I'm actually able to talk today. Just kind of playing it by ear over here. Okay, wait. So he leveled up. Let's go to his mage spellbook. Okay, I have a new slot on my level 2 spells. Knock. Strength. Knock. Knock, like unlock stuff, right? The inaccessible, the locked, can be freed and within one's grasp. Alright, that doesn't seem to be trouble for us, so let's do another ice knife. Well, and I only have the one spell, so... Wow. I don't know, might as well. I'm sure I'll get more slots. Cool. Makes me pretty powerful. Wish I got more slots, you know, down here. But... whatever. Can you... There must be a way to, like, unmemorize, right? Oh, well. How you doing, Ralph? 6 hit points gained. Plus 5 lore. I love a good lore. Sensate? I was considering going back through the game and just joining every faction to do all their quests. But, that feels a little outside the spirit of the game. Like, that would be a good, like, way to, like, be a tourist for the content of the game. But that'd make me sad, I think. Maybe not too sad. I mean, we'll see. Right? We shall see how I feel. Why is Mort over there? Yeah, this is better. Yeah, this is better. Alright, so now I'm going to save again. And now we're going to use the Modron Cube. What? Hey, Ice. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just do it then. Alright. This guy maybe lets us set the difficulty? Maybe not. What is Rubicon? What is Dungeon? You flipping the table? It's true. I think I would want to be a sensate. I'm just... I don't know. I don't want to join anybody's faction. I just want to know what the world has to offer, which is kind of what a sensate would do anyway. Greetings. I don't have time for this. Alright. Everybody go there. Now everybody go here. Okay, good. Okay, coppers. Emergency medical science. Is that what we're talking about? What's EMS? Eastern Mountain Sports. Express mail service. Emergency medical safety. Event music stage? Okay, I agree. I also think it sucks. Whoa, hella dudes. Oh, that's right. Some of those stages are ruthless, Herbs.
I'm gone.
From what I remember. I'm not taking the goodie. Alright. I mean... Yeah, that's true. Very unforgiving. When I was in Japan, I played a theater rhythm arcade game, and it was weird. Had 2 joysticks, and like a bunch of buttons.
Done.
Well, geez. Blew that guy up. Who took 1 damage? Mort? Okay. Uh-oh. Had to dab on him. Oh no. Yeah, I kind of have a warm spot in my heart for... Thank you. I have a warm spot in my heart for the Final Fantasy 13 trilogy, but I didn't really think any of the music was great. Except, I kind of like the battle music. But you're kind of conditioned to like the battle music after a while. Because you just hear it so much, like... You want me to stream all 3 Final Fantasy 13s?
Alright.
I mean, I can. I'll fucking do it. A clue! You now have a better understanding of what is going on. Oh, okay, I won't then. It's pretty good. Alright, I think this is room 3 or 4. Here's 5. Stop talking to me. Come on. Okay, everybody kill this guy. Good.
Alright.
Flames grow within me.
The flames. These crossbow bolts have heads with grooves cut into the sides. I was thinking, you know, obviously I could play Shadow Hearts 2.5. But, and then, like, Kingdom Hearts is kind of a popular thing right now, that I've been wanting to play some of those. But not necessarily. I mean, I could keep playing games like this. There's tons of them. There's new ones. I don't know. Anything... Anything you guys want me to play? A game I'm playing in my off time, but it seems like it's insanely deep and long-winded, is Trails of Cold Steel. Like, Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Proficiency missiles. Alright, let's... Give me the missiles. No, I don't want that. I mean, I'm curious. But I don't know. I don't expect... Like, I expect it to be a good game, sure. But, like, I don't expect to be fulfilled by it. I'm too anti-Disney stuff, I think.
Alright.
Alright, we came in from the bottom. Oh, let's level up. The wizard! Spell memorization abilities. Ooh. Fiery Rain. Get another of those. Another of these. Yeah. If people like it, I mean, why would you? That's just stupid. Stop talking to me. Sorry, Ralph. You have to play it.
I'm gone.
Yeah. I mean, I was kind of excited for Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 when they came out. Whether it was just zeitgeisty or... I was still super into Final Fantasy in any way I could get it. And 2 was actually okay. Yeah. I know a lot of people like that, but the story's just fucking nonsense. It seems like they just make up new shit every time. It has this sort of like childish sort of vibe too. Not that that's inherently bad, but I don't know, it kind of puts me off. Especially where I'm coming from playing this game. Yeah, Kyrie! Well, I hate Haley Joel Osment. I wish these were real coins. Oh wow, I was gonna heal the guy, but if you got it, that's fine. Cool, thanks, Grace. Alright, we'll go through here. Yeah, it kind of is, and I kind of love it about, like, this game is so narrative-focused and cerebral. Like, the fact that it has Baldur's Gate's combat system in it to some extent almost seems like set dressing. Like, I don't know, here's another way we could make a D&D game. Jesus. Why are you such a misogynist, Perps? What's with the misogyny? Which direction do you look? I don't know which direction Butterflies is in.
All right.
Military pick? Huh. I'll take it. Is that something I can use? Let's see. 1 to 6 piercing. 1 to 3. Allows the user to summon Modron constructs to do battle with his enemies. What the fuck? Okay, this seems unethical. Wait, is it a one-time use thing? Yeah, it seems it. That's fucking cool, though. Alright, Mort. You seem... What? Damn it, Mort. Can no one else use this? Okay. Ralph, I think Ralph just started school again. He's playing Planescape a bit, as far as I know, but... Here, hold this more. Another charm for you. But I know he's busy with his goddamn life. Just like I should be. But I always regret... That was a weird thing to say, Dakan. This is Limbo, but it reeks of Mechanus.
Done.
Get him! bubble-shaped twin scope. What? Why would you... The benefit of the lens, however, is any projectile the user fires at a target is doubled while he is wearing the lens. Yeah, that's a pretty hard game, Ralph. That college lecturer simulator. 2010. Wow. Maybe I should give that to this guy who can't equip them. It has Geralt. It has 2B. And 2B. That's a lady you can't hate. Because she's not a lady. Listen, you goddamn mechanical boys. Holy shit, someone got punched? Yeah. Geralt of Rivia. He was a witcher.
I'm gone.
Gerald of the River. Dude, what if they added the nameless one to Soul Calibur 6? "2B is the babe from Nier Automata." Wait, did I hit a dead end? Do I just have to go back? What the fuck? Dudes better not spawn. I do think it's hilarious, the idea that his name would be Gerald. I mean, maybe you're better off. I love both of those games, though, perps. Maybe I'll just play those. Fuck it. Did I win? Like, what the fuck? I know there was a split path somewhere. Come on, go down. Yeah, let's go this way instead. Listen. Alright, everybody. Whoa. How am I getting blasted? What the fuck is blasting? There are infinite games, constantly. Is there a trap? Hey, Agnes. I'm good, how are you doing?
Done.
I mean, I was sick yesterday, so, like, I'm not sure how long I can talk, but I'm gonna try. Alright. Nobody move.
Hi.
Wait, I have to see it first, right? Fucking knew it. Yeah, I'm constantly tired. Like, working while you're tired, too, will do that to you.
Right. Disarmed it.
Disarmed it. She disarmed it.
Done.
Done. Alright, anywhere to go in here? Nope, another dead end. What the fuck? Like, this place even had a trap. Alright, what happens when you defeat one of these places? Or finish it? Like... Oh, here's another alternate way. Oh, maybe not. Come on. There we go. No, go. There we go. Click on just the right spot. Hey, dude. Hey, dude.
See that?
Fucking owned him. Obliterated him. A clue! Okay. Here's a way to go. Greetings. What are you doing? I'm enacting the script. Only on hardest difficulty you get an end fight. Okay. So I can grind it out? Oh, another dead end. Frick. Huh. So, but do these end if you're not on hard difficulty, like, or is it just eventually a dead end and you have to go back? Why so sarcastic, perps? Hey, dude. Dude, he saved the shit out of that spell.
All right.
It's true. I really appreciate the fans of the games I play that come in and help me out. Ah, another dead end. Okay. Well, I think I am back. I think I've fought through every room. Unless I missed some sort of door that I'm supposed to be able to open.
I feel like I'm in a cuckoo clock. A cuckoo clock.
Extra cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Right, so we're back here. Okay, hey guys. I have some questions. I want to create a dungeon to explore. Change it to normal. That's all for now. Or flirting with. All right. Now, let's rest, everybody. And save. And here we go. Ooh, that is a medium threat. It does have a very animated face. With a whir of gears, its eyes narrow to slits as it continues to stare at you. Suddenly, it beats on his chest with both arms, making mighty clangs in the cube. It jumps up and down a couple times. Finally, it settles down and leers at you. Ook! What was that supposed to accomplish? It looks at you in confusion as it straightens up and scratches its head. It was intended to induce a fear response. Did it succeed? Yes, brilliantly done. It smiles and nods its head. Excellent. I will note this as a viable technique for future use. Oh, two guys, huh? Still doing okay in here. Alright.
I'm gone.
What loots do these guys have? Coins. Alright, I'm gonna take this and see what happens. Okay, nothing. Drop it. Alright, left. Hey, dude. Who are you? I'm your sworn enemy. Uh-oh. 1. Ooh, 26? Man, the nameless one got fucked up. Jesus. I might have to start using Mort.
Yes. Very well.
No. Everybody move. I don't need the coins. I need this ring. I need this ring. Oh, does it? Oh yeah, I saw that button. I just didn't know what it did. Look at all this stuff he's got. Yay! Thanks, Grace. Let's see. Quick loot. Cool. Oh, do I just, like, tap it? Nice. Wow, am I already at the dead end? Okay. Let's go back. I'll just leave that open. It is kind of in my way, but... Cool. Up. Greetings. What are you? I am a medium combat construct. I currently feature average combat abilities, average intelligence, and mediocre skill in the use of my weapon of choice. Okay.
All right.
Give me that tail. And left. Hey, guy. What are you doing? I'm currently assessing you to determine your weaknesses. I have completed my assessment, and I will now attack you without mercy. Quick loot. Coins.
Done.
Only the real coins, though. Up. Greetings. Greetings to you as well. Who are you? I have no idea. I'm not sure that I've ever known who I am. I feel as if my identity, my very purpose in life, is somehow inconsequential. I feel lost, alone. I feel like taking my frustrations out on someone or something. Get him!
Done.
I'm getting some XP from this. Ooh, a bronze bracelet. Okay. Up. Hey, dude. Ooh, 3 guys. Alright, maybe we'll move everyone here. Come on, everyone. And
What's up?
Mort can use his litany.
Your sheer ugliness stabs pain into my eyes.
Get him. Yes.
Done.
I love when we get out unscathed. Quick loot. Coins, coins. Unquick loot. Left. Come here, bud. It is, damn it.
I'm gone.
Quick loot. Coins. Not very many coins. Up. Ignore. Oh, 3 guys, huh? No, just 2. Alright, everybody. Over here. Uh-oh. You can definitely grind out some levels in here, though. Ooh, another portal lens. That sells for pretty good. They don't stack, though. What the hell? Getting full up there, bud. Agnes, do you know where I go to, get to... Not the Lady of Pain, but... Ravel Puzzlewell? Like, because I have a piece of her now. Here it is. Like, the only other thing I can think is to go to Quell and be like, what do I do? Use the thing you got from the foundry to teleport to Ravel's maze.
Done.
Okay. Oh, the unfolding portal. That you picked up in the Great Foundry. It looks almost gauzy. Find the proper key. Okay, and that should be the key. Okay, cool. Uh-oh. Get him, everybody. This is a dead end. No, there's a left. Or a down.
I'm gone.
Man, sometimes those guys get off a hell of a hit. Two guys? Okay. Okay, good. Out of practice, it seems.
Done.
This way. And these places are... This place is kind of tedious, but like... I bet you could really grind out some levels in here. If that's what you're up for. Okay. Copper earring, copper ring. There must be a key to quick loot. T. Okay. Cool. Okay. Uh-oh. I mean, I do have that gem that lets me teleport places, and I can always go back to the Modron Cube, right? Don't worry, guys. I got those clot charms. If all else fails. And knowing the hotkey for that is much better. Come, everyone. Thanks for the warning, too, Agnes. I do love strategy guides that, you know, they might not tell you what to do. Huh. You know, but they say, like, be careful, you're going to need to be able to cure poison, you know, or like it tells you, well, maybe it tells you a bit what to do, but it, like, doesn't say why. It just prepares you, right? Like, spoiler free, I guess. I always appreciate that. Man, these rooms going forever.
All right.
What the hell is that? It's something, but Bator be damned if you can figure out what. It does radiate magic, however. I'll take it. I'll drop it. Too meta. Yep, okay, dead end. Alright, we haven't gone this way. Good work.
Done.
Oh, he blew up. And we can go down.
This is limbo, yet it rings of Mechanus.
It does ring of Mechanus.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Time is over.
Dead end. Bummer. Okay, go back. I'm starting to wonder if I should do the hard maze. But it's a lot of rooms, and but I know you get, there's like a wizard at the end, and you get Nodram or whatever. This way? I wonder if Grace is out of healing. Oh wow, so I definitely shouldn't do the hard one yet, because nobody's even anywhere near level 15. Are you sure you can't do it later? Maybe I've just been not doing as many quests as I should have, like side quests and stuff. Because I didn't choose a faction.
I'm gone.
Down. Uh-oh. Yay! My inventory's not full.
How may I help?
Ignis hears you.
Look at all those rings. Take all this stuff, Ignis. Figure out if you can stack it. I bet you can. Damn it, Ignis. Alright, let's just see if we can finish the normal one. Then I'll do the hard one in a bit. Maybe not today, though. Okay, this this guy's closest.
All right.
Molly.
Yeah. Got a face only a sledgehammer could love. And has.
Got clocks. True.
All right.
Much easier to kill after you taunt them. Dead end. Okay, this way. Hang on. Hang the fuck on.
Done.
Like... I don't need healing. And it's gonna be fine to save in here. Can I use it on... No, it doesn't work like that. Okay, that was stupid. Go ahead and load. These heal 9 hit points? Okay. Alright, everybody. Use. Use, use. And use. Good. Go team! Save again.
I feel like I'm in a cuckoo clock. A cuckoo clock.
You are. T. Yay! Good.
Knowing the teachings of Zerg.
Good. I was waiting for someone to level up.
I'm gone.
Oh, okay, not quite a dead end. Hey guys.
Seems.
See that?
Done.
Alright. Let's level up right now for no reason. Good. Ooh, lots more stuff. Reign of Anger seems pretty good. Summons Magic Missile. No saving throw. Okay. Do one of those. And one of these. Increases the target's strength. Wizard! Do another of these. Wow, just no level 3 spells, huh? Okay. We got bros.
Sheer ugliness stabs pain into my eyes.
Good.
I'm gone.
Got him. This intricately designed sighting scope, it clamps into place and immediately begins tracking. Nice. It's like Dragon Ball Z thingy. It looks as if there's a series of tiny eyeballs. Lens of the Bat. Some insane machinist dabbling in the art has crafted a lens that gifts the user with the vision of a bat. Just curses you? Well, that's why you identify things. Another portal lens. We're going to sell that. Good. And we'll go down again. I'm working my way back. 3.
Die.
Yeah.
Here's the personality of a patch of razor vine and twice as ugly.
Molly.
All right.
And
See that?
good. Blue lens, copper earring. Lens of the horizon. Wow, minus 50 to lower. Increases the wearer's chance to hit, but it reduces their ability to look closely at objects. Weird.
This place stinks of oil. Ugh.
Oh wow, I thought I was back for a second. Nope. Dead end. Wait. Dead. Yeah, dead end. Okay, I was waiting for one. Good, got him. Man, lots of damage.
Done.
Okay. So, I don't know, Dakan got a level. I just say we get the hell out of here. Let's see. Near the flop house. This way. Sell some jewelry. All right. There's Nod. Book of Nod. Hey, guy. All right, so. That's so weird you can sell that. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Plus 50 to missile weapons. I don't know, one of these is good, right? Like, this double one. And eventually hopefully I'll get Nodrum. So maybe I should keep one of these. Maybe I should keep this one. I don't like that lore thing. Not that I need it for him. I don't think. Hell yeah, that's money. Let's keep this one. That's a good one. So many rings. So much bronze. Alright. Just got the one clot charm. I don't think he's selling anything. Same. Same. Done. Aid. Remove curse. I wonder if she can remove that hiccup curse. That, fuzzle, wiggle, chicken pox gave me the one time. All right. Hold, please. Ugh. Spitting out my gum. All right. Now, let's rest. I don't think I need any spells. I mean, I could. Three clot charms, 3 heart charms. Lots of charms. Lots of jewelry, too. Man, selling those portal lenses is great. Oh, let's talk to her. Could I rest here? Dude, she's still casting aid? Well, I guess we didn't heal all the way. Alright, everybody leave. Use the Modron Cube, do the thingy. Whoa! And then... I guess we could use the portal. Let's use the portal lens and go to the marketplace. And there's probably some stuff I don't need. Alright. I don't need these whistling bolts. Let's check some inventories. I don't need the lens of seeing double. This clot charm I'll give back to my dude. It's good to have all these charms. I don't know if I need them, but... Put that there. Put this... Well, I don't know, put this here. Sure. Alright. So,
A pleasure.
let's go here and put that in there. Keep the Lady of Pain doll. And,
I'm gone.
just like do a save, and let's use this thing. You unfold the shimmering metal and immediately begins crackling with life. It begins forming itself into a metallic circle hovering in the air. There's something in your possession that has activated this portal. You get the feeling that you probably ought to make sure you have everything you need. You might not be back in Sigil for a long time. Let's do it. Uh-oh. Trigit? Here. Everybody run back here. And let's all attack that one. And Mort will use a litany on him. Slattern. I don't like that. Everybody back up again. And also attack, but...
What?
You know what to do, Mort.
Yo, if I'm gonna slam my eyeballs against you one more second, I'm gonna puke.
Yikes. Who got hit hard? I did. I took 8. And Grace took some as well.
All right.
What does that sound? There must be more. What? Nine crushing damage. Who's hitting me? Weird.
All right.
Okay. Okay, this place is large. Why am I... How... Are they invisible? Like, what the hell? I'm really confused. Yikes, these guys are rough. Target gone. What? I don't understand the getting hurt after they're dead. Very weird. What, like, why? From Trigget, but, like, I didn't see anything fly at her.
What's up, Chief? What a perfectly good waste of arms and legs.
Daytime.
And there's a lot of info on that combat log. Target gone.
All right.
Target like what? I don't know what's happening. Okay. What?
Things true.
That's bad. Stop.
Soon I shall perish.
How may I help?
She's already used a bunch of those. Okay. No. Well, never mind, I guess. Like, I feel like these characters are acting as if they got poisoned. This will probably respawn everything, but...
All right.
See if we can, like, run the hell out of here. Come on, everybody. Guys. What are you doing?
I'm hurt.
Well, right. Move! Like, what? I don't understand. It's like there's dudes here, like, punching through the wall. Man, that was a bummer. Cloud kill. I have these which invoke cloud kill. I don't think anybody has the spell. I do have a ton of money now. I could go buy it. Are there invisible trinkets? Yeah, it seems bugged out. Let's see.
I'm gone.
Playtime is over.
What's up?
I need you to litany this guy.
You body.
Die.
I'm a little out of practice.
Okay. Now everybody get to the center. That's fine. Okay, so there's a guy there.
Alley bred dog. See that?
Stop using that spell. I hate it. It's so powerful.
Done.
That's fine. Alright. I think we need to keep moving. And give this to her. Alright. What? What? The plump, hook-nosed crone before you doesn't look much like a myth. She's outfitted in a simple, if dirty, brown shirt and leggings, with a number of pouches hanging from her frayed belt. She seems oblivious to your presence, more concerned with the tangled black roots woven together to form the floor of the maze than anything transpiring around her. Study her for a moment. A tangle of jagged gray hair jets from beneath the crone's hood, spreading down her shoulders like a mass of twisted gray roots. Sickly blue-gray flesh hangs in loose folds from her face. Her narrow chin, long and sharp, juts forward in an extreme underbite. The two filthy yellow canines protrude from her lower jaw like small tusks. Ravel? The crone's voice is thick and scratchy, as if trying to force its way back past layers of dust. Her eyes are a dull, bloody red, with black veins running through them like tree branches. As she gazes at you, a strange crawling sensation passes through you, like snakes burrowing beneath your skin. Greetings, Ravel.
Oh, now, my pretty thing. Have you returned at last? You were gone so long. I feared you forgot poor, lonely Ravel.
Ravel? Ravel's face splits into a grotesque smile, displaying a row of chipped, yellowed fangs. I did forget for a time. Now I have returned. Have you? But what has returned? She squints at you with her black-veined eyes and hisses softly. Let Ravel see how you've fared in this life. She reaches out as if to caress you, and you suddenly notice her fingers are talons, each fingernail filthy and wickedly sharp. I guess I can't die. Her ragged talons trace their way across your skin, and in their wake you feel the same strange tingling sensation you felt when Ravel first looked at you. Her eyes dim somewhat, and her talons slide gently along the contours of your face, lingering on your scars. Wait. Ravel's finger withdraws, and she looks at you sadly. Oh, sad, sad, broken half-thing. All a pieces, she squints at you again. No longer the one Ravel knew, are you? Are you still a broken after all this sad, sad time? Broken? What do you mean? A body you possess, but a body of knowledge you do not. She points her ragged talon at your chest, at your scars. Many and such scars you have, all scrawled on your skin. Many tales does your skin tell. What tales does my skin tell? Your scars and tattoos shout to me, here is a man in confrontation with the world. Ravel makes a crooning noise, not unlike a dying bird. Yes, such tales as would shrivel even a hag's ears. Tell me these tales, I would know them. The tales are many. They echo of balance imbalanced, trials of war, battles with fiendish elements, and a creature that feeds on others from afar to sustain itself. And of torments. Such torments flesh has never known. Balance imbalanced. Divided in two you were, when your mortality was peeled from you. No longer balanced, much a broken in the separation. Both a blessing and a mistake, but more mistake than blessing, Ravel thinks. You took my mortality? How? Forgotten the how of it I have. Have I? Ravel's gaze dims for a moment, and the black veins swimming in her eyes. The black vein... Okay. And even if I remembered it, I would never do it twice. Not forgotten the moment, have I, after the break, a seeing the pain stream from your veins. Your cries like a wailing child, every bit of your being filled with emptiness. Terrible, even for these eyes. So, that's why I feel hollow inside, because my mortality is gone. Very well. What are these other tales my skin tells? Trials of war? Great, great trials of war. Much too much to be borne by any mortal thing. What war? Where? This war touches all, my precious half-man. There is no place where its caresses is not felt, where its caress is not felt. Did it touch you? Ravel's voice drops almost bitter. To this, Ravel says aye. That would explain the scars. What are these other tales? Two fiends butt heads, Ravel sniffs, as if in contempt. Their tiny heads filled with ideas of how the planes should be, yet can never be, or the planes they would be no longer. Such foolishness. I am not certain I understand. A creature that feeds on others from afar? No base hungers do you feel, but far, far more terrible ones boil beneath your skin. And such a cost. Hungers? What do you mean? I know not. Not? Not the nature nor the cause of these hungers, but heed this. Coming events cast their shadows before them, my precious half-man. Excuse me. There is no assaying of what these events will be, not even with Ravel's eyes. Very well. And these torments. What are these torments you speak of?
Updated my journal.
A lodestone pulls iron to it, and so do you, my precious half-man. But it is not iron, but tormented souls. As others suffer, they are drawn to you, and your path becomes theirs. She makes a sweeping gesture. Do you not see them in the eyes of those that have traveled here with you? My companions, what do you mean? Do you wish to explain it, Gith? Ravel throws a burning glance at Dakan, tempered with a fangled smile. Vows may prove tighter than any chain, no? The manacles of a race once enslaved, now a slave again? Dakan is silent, but his blade shifts at Ravel's words. The blade darkens, the edge sharpening until the karak itself seems to carry a horrible malevolence about it. Watch your words, Ravel. The crackling, cackling sorcerer. Ravel's eyes seem to catch Ignis's fire and blaze with his hellish light. An ember of Ravel's once passion he carries, for he cares not what he does, but, mayhap, down inside in the lightless places he is tormented by what he once was afore the passions came upon him. Do my words burn true, old smoldering corpse? And what other torments do your eyes see, Ravel? The chattering skull. Ravel doesn't bother to even look at Mort, as if he is beneath her notice. Are the quips enough of a shield for what lies buried inside your brain box, Why speak truths when lies suffice? Mort? What do you mean, Ravel? The abyssal temptress, Ravel sneers, her yellowed fangs piercing her purpled lips as she squints at Fall from Grace. A skin so fair, lips so rich, eyes that might cause you to forget Ravel herself. And yet she suffers more than any other. When one turns on their nature, many are the torments that arise from such a betrayal. Ravel, Grace replies softly, almost cautiously. I have come to terms with You lie, succubus! Ravel's lips peel back in a snarl. You lie! Do not dare lie to me when your heart is a book to me. Every word you spit screams of your torment. Have a care with your words, Ravel. Enough of this. Ah, Ravel gestures at Anna as if she is for sale upon an auction block. Look upon the feisty tiefling. Such fiery hair and voice. Ravel smiles, baring her rows of yellowed teeth. Shall I speak of your torment, tiefling? Anna seems paralyzed, her eyes wide as Ravel turns her black-veined gaze to her. You can see her trembling, her heart beating fast. No, I shall not speak of it. Ravel's voice drops, almost in exhaustion, and the smile fades from her face. Grown tired of cruelties and torments, Ravel has. The world is a jagged enough place. She turns to you, her bloody eyes dimmed, and she sighs. And my precious, precious half-man, for you the greatest torment of all, life forevermore. Can it be life a cares for you as Ravel does? She gnashes her yellowed tusks with a horrid clacking noise. One so brave, so passionate, so terribly lost. Sad, sad. Ravel, why did you make me immortal? I must know. A puzzle of bone and skin were you, always intriguing, and the most beloved of all who came to me, petitioning, requesting, pleading. Pleasing? Pleading for help. Ravel stares hard at you, her black-veined ember eyes narrowing. So hard to see past the scars. to dig up the man who once was underneath. Okay, perps. Thanks for hanging out. You too, you have a good day coming up. Thanks for checking in. We'll figure out something new to play coming up. Ravel, can you tell me anything about who I once was? A shadow with substance, a seeking that which casts the light. I know you more and know... No. Ravel pauses, her eyes dimming. No more than I know the nature of any man. Crossed paths have we. A man tainted with undeath, still feeling the pangs of separation, and an old withered crone, now all imprisoned. Crossed paths. Seems it that we are a meeting for the first time? No, not. Not? Ravel seems confused for a moment, then shudders as if throwing off a weight. Not at all. An echo of a future meeting, this is. Or a past meeting, depending on which way time is facing. So this meeting echoes a meeting in the past. The now and then, very similar? So tangled the now and then is, both mirrored in each other. Once and again you come afore me with a problem, to challenge me for a solution to an impossibility. Revel hisses at you and her eyes blaze. Beautiful, ungrateful, beloved man. What was this impossibility I asked you to solve? Ravel doesn't seem to have heard you. She still seems to be in the past, for her eyes dim, as if looking far away. Such fire in your eyes, enough to stir a grey lady's heart. Passion to be free, but when freed, the fire in your eyes guttered out. With the separation, your life has shed all meaning, I fear. Revel smiles with her yellowed fangs, then clicks them together as if laughing. Mayhap you should sit on your hind legs and limp your forepaws. Mayhap Ravel will give you another scrap of knowing. If begging will bring me answers, then I beg you, Ravel. Tell me what you know. I need your help in remembering what happened. Ah, a gentled heart now. Ravel's black-veined eyes glint, and the corner of her mouth twists upwards like a snake. Has life softened you? Ah, but one can hope. Ravel, I have many questions I wish to ask you. Oh, more questions do you have? Ravel croons softly, but there's an edge to it, as if she was reprimanding you. Tch, tch. But you have already asked so many. Ravel's black-veined eyes take on a curious gleam. The time for my questions is now, half-man. Very well, Ravel. Ask your questions. Know this, and know Ravel's law. If you do not answer my questions, no more of your questions will I answer, my precious man. Step lightly with the answers, or the asking shall tear you apart. Understood. Ask your questions, Ravel. I would know why you traveled here with these others. Know not the place they were traveling to. Of course they knew. Who would not want to travel here to meet with you, beautiful Ravel? Few opportunities does life provide for such a meeting. They wished to see if the tales of your power and beauty were true, as I knew them to be. Ravel stares at you for a moment in silence, then her face splits into a horrendous grin, her row of yellowed fangs glistening in the faint light of her eyes. Ah, my precious man, you carry only words. A blackish tongue darts from her purple lips and rolls around the rim of her mouth as if in anticipation of a meal. But you are well armed indeed. Only truths do I speak, Revel. She nods slowly and her grin fades. And they travel with you willingly. They chose to walk my path with me. As I said, who wouldn't want... Chose? Ah, a dangerous word. Is it so? Yes. Yes? Ravel throws a black-veined glance at Dakan, her voice like an arrow. Is it choice, Gith? Is it? Or is it a matter of two skies? Dakan's blade bleeds into a vicious dead black, mirroring his eyes, and to your surprise, the Karak edge silently splits into jagged fangs. Ravel, leave him be. I will answer your questions, not them. You think the Burning Man cares any for choice? To burn or not to burn, those are his only choices. And in the end, one choice always wins. For does fire have any desire but to burn? Ravel, you've made your point. Now enough of... Ravel turns to Mort. Skull, skull, skull. Ravel clicks her tongue after each word, and her smile widens. Your expression is difficult to read without the skin wrapping, but I feel your fear from here. Coming here was not your choice. Well, I didn't have anything better to do except go to one of the ladies' mazes and meet one of the evilest creatures ever to set foot in Sigil, so I said, sure, why not? Mort, be quiet. Ravel, I... Be quiet, Mort clacks his teeth. Like the hells I will. I think we've listened to this crone rattle her bone box enough, and now she's got some pair of stones saying I haven't got any skin. So what if I don't? Obviously the fact she has skin has done wonders for her looks. Does she think I like being naked all the time? And another thing... Mort, cut it out. Ravel, look. The succubus, Ravel squints. Did she have a choice? Mort's great. Mayhap in her smooth-skinned mind of soft silks and hard truths. Maybe choice. But no. A sensate must experience all, and to refuse to come. Not a sensate you would be. Still no choice. Ravel, enough of this. The tiefling. The fiery one. Ravel cackles softly, and her eyes kindle as if amused. No choice. At all. When you feel instead of think, there is little room for choice. Anna makes no response. Ravel's mere presence seemed to have silenced her. Her tail has stopped flicking, however, and her eyes have lost their hard edge. Enough of this, Ravel. What other questions did you have? Shh. There will be time enough for you to speak, my precious man. Ravel taps a talon against one of her yellowed tusks. This question next. What do you feel for these that have come with you? Do they matter in your heart? She smiles, black veins dancing in her eyes. Or are they tools for your will? They matter to me. Even the Gith. Ravel's ember gaze falls on Dakan, then slides off to lock with your eyes again. Speak what he means to you, and say it true, or blanketing my garden he will be. He is my ally. I know him. He is my friend. Wow, lots of choices. Ah, Ravel nods, then she smiles again, her talons tapping against each other. Does that surprise you? What if the skull? Ravel doesn't even bother to look at Mort. Surely he matters not to one such as you. Or does he? He seems trustworthy enough. I like him. He is my friend. I like the friend one more than the trustworthy enough. But I like the following description on number 8. He's loyal and he helped save my life in the mortuary. I am a bit bugged by him not reading the don't trust the skull part on my back. But I trust him. He's fought by my side. I like him. He is my friend. Curious, curiouser, Curious her, Revel smiles. Quite the puzzle box you are shaping up to be. What else lurks in the dark places of your mind? I hide nothing. Ah, Ravel's voice takes on a threatening weight, and she turns to fall from grace, her red eyes blazing. And here is the core of it, the abyssal temptress. Does she rise above the merely carnal to you, or is she something else in your eye, Grace says nothing. She seems to be studying Ravel intently. You are suddenly struck with the feeling Grace is sizing up Ravel for weaknesses. Ravel turns back to you, clacking her yellowed tusks as if in anticipation. Speak, precious man, but have a care where your words fall. I like her. She has many good qualities. I consider her a friend. Revel slides her gaze off of you and narrows her eyes at Grace. Enough of these games, Revel. Look. Revel turns, clacks her tusks, then glances at Anna with a sneer. And what of this slip of flesh? The fiendling, the tiefling with the scarlet hair and a fiery passion. What is she to you, my precious man? I could fall in love with her. So be it. Enough of these games, Ravel. Look. My next question is this. Ravel's voice drops, almost whispering, and suddenly you have a strange feeling she does not want to hear the answer. Why did you wait so long to return to me? Ravel grew lonely without you, precious man. I don't like the pandering, like, calling her beautiful, but I do like that there's a lot of detail in that answer. Like like I'm trying to charm her, but I don't imagine that could work very well. I'm just gonna say the first one, I think. The way to this place is difficult, Ravel. Is the way so hard? A hint of a smile plays in the corners of her mouth. Then your visit is precious, and I give thanks. Have you another question for me? Ah, yes. The third and last question is this. As Ravel opens her mouth to speak her final question, you are suddenly gripped with the terrible realization that this final question has murdered many others to whom it has been asked. You know what it is, and you feel it welling up within you, and you feel compelled to ask it. What can change the nature of a man?
What can change the nature of a man?
I see you have not forgotten, Revel smiles, her yellowed fangs gleaming. What is your answer? Holy shit. Yeah, it's fucked up. It seems like death could be an answer, because the Nameless One has changed his nature after dying. Maybe nothing could be an answer as well, because the nature of a man, like the word nature, infers that is his nature, that is a person's way. Like, they act that way because it is natural to them. And nothing can change that nature. though it might be able to change the actions a person takes, it wouldn't change their nature, perhaps. The planes? Possibly. I don't really like that answer, but I also don't have too great of an understanding of how the planes work, other than to know, to some extent, if not entirely, reality changes based on emotion and on will and on perception. Like, there isn't necessarily an objective, subjective dichotomy in the planes. But I still don't know if they would change a man's nature. Maybe. Maybe. There's probably a best answer here, because there's so fucking many answers. I don't see Torment. I don't want to say I don't know, though maybe that's the best answer, actually. There's only one lie to try and charm her further. Nothing can change the nature of a man, Revel. I think I like this one the best, in the sense that when I die, maybe I'm not the same man? Maybe I am. To some extent, multiple versions of the Nameless One exist at the same time, but never directly, you know, like I never met myself, per se. I've only seen the chaos I've caused, or the journal I've written, or the traps I've set. All right, I'm going to say nothing. And that is your answer? The veins in Ravel's eyes begin to shift slightly, and she gives an evil smile. Be certain before you say. It may not be your answer, but it is my answer. And that is all I wished for, my precious man. Ravel's smile relaxes. A simple answer, and in the end, many are the men have I laid low while they sought my answer. That's it? I thought... Revel cackles. Countless times has the question been asked, and not once did the pathetic shells who came afore me answered with their answer, but always sought to creep inside my mind and find what I thought. There's no truth in that. I don't believe you. In fact, I don't think they ever could have answered you true, even if it was true to them. Ravel falls suddenly, strangely silent. She's watching you warily. You never cared about any answer other than mine. Ever. Did you? Yet still you asked the question, knowing that no matter what the answer they gave, they would die by your hand.
Updated my journal.
Revel hisses. Of course your answer was the only one I sought, for you were the only reason I asked the question. Did you think I cared for them? Did you think I even cared a fraction of the amount for them that I cared for you, my precious man? Answer me that. I'm through answering your questions, Revel. Now you'll answer mine. Of course. Ever questions, ever questions. Why did you make me immortal, Revel? It's what you wanted, seedling, and you asked so sweetly. Now how could Ravel say no to one such as you? Immortality was your solution and your challenge to me. My solution. But why? I don't know, seedling. Time has chipped away at my memories as well. It would seem... Seem? If you remember, tell me. I'm a curious myself. It must have been something important. Isn't it in the nature of a man to want to live forever? Only if what lies on the other path carries greater pain. Revel, this is very important. Do you have any idea why I asked you to do it? Death was a thing you needed to dodge. An easy thing to say, mayhap, but to do, it is not. Immortality, even with its flaws, was the best solution this withered mind could untangle. Yet... Lead is not easily a change to gold, but it is possible, thought the unwise. Unwise? Ravel. If water can be drawn from blood, mortality can be taken from a mortal, peeled back like a sticky film. So you pulled it off. The gulf between man and unman is great. You traveled the distance. I provided the means. But you crossed on your own. Ravel slaps her head and rakes her hand through her hair. Bad, Ravel. Mortals are too flawed to be made to last. Still, they break. They must be dragged, kicking and screaming, into an unhealthy new mold. Unhealthy. So the ritual was flawed. Shortcuts must be made, and they can break the molded. For it is not always the mold that breaks, but the substance poured within it. Force something into a shape it was not meant to be, and it breaks. I thought the material was of stronger stuff, but you have been broken. But I am immortal. Surely that was a success. You have survived long, immortaled one, but you have become the prey of the creature that is life. She cups her hands, then reverses it, forming a canopy with her hands. The body is but a hut for the soul, but now no one dwells in your hut. What went wrong with the ritual? Puzzle-fleshed, broken, beautiful, beautiful mortal man. The ritual was not a finished thing. Revel's brows wrinkle, and her talons pick at her hair, tugging on a lone strand. The ritual gave you what you wanted, but... The ritual gave you what you wanted, but great were the costs. The casting of shadows, the quiet, violent deaths of the mind, and the pain-taking emptiness. These things dangerous are in such a fragile vessel, no matter how strong a mortal man. Regret them, and the ritual do I. Casting of shadows. Ungrateful shades, but ungrateful without cause? The shades, they hate you, nameless one, for they are fathered by you. Your children, once forsaken, they will never forgive. They will do everything they can to destroy the parent. Such is the way of children. How do I father shades, these shadows? Uh-oh. You cast shadows on existence, nameless one. With every death, a shadow arises from the fields of your flesh. They wander for a time, but always they return, looking to murder their parent. Such is the way of many offspring. Revel purses her lips in disapproval, then suddenly pokes you in the chest with a talon. And thankless young men such as yourself. Tell me more about this ritual. The ritual gave you what you wanted, but great were the costs. The quiet, violent death of the mind? 1,000 deaths, and you recover from each. Not so the mind. The mind is much more fragile. Its scars run deep and do not heal. The brain is encased in a hard bone shell, difficult to breach, but with no defense against that which eats at it from within. Tell me more about this ritual. pain-taking emptiness. You have a hole where... Where? Where your mortality once lay within your shell. She makes her hand into a fist and shakes it. Rattle, rattle, goes the hollow man, a baby's plaything, with naught but a tiny stone that it clatters and clacks in your frame. Despite these problems, it seems like the ritual worked.
Updated my journal.
Do you doubt Ravel? Of course I delivered on what was promised. Not long after the spell drew to a close, I killed you to see if it had worked. You struggled so, but I kept my grip tight, and watched you die your first of many deaths. Ravel clacks her teeth. Then was I learned in its flaws. What flaws? Ego enwraps us like a prison. Forget I did that. It oft times serves as a shield. Ravel clicks her tongue. My pretty, pretty thing. There is much wisdom and understanding in the truth that life is a preparation for the ultimate goal. Death. Our life is a means by which we learn how to die. If we forget such things. So that's when you discovered I lost my memories when I died. Yes, Ravel nods. Unfortunate. Without the mortality to hold such memories tight, the shell a body is. So you took my mortality from me. Is it still intact? Ravel seems surprised, then alarmed. Yes, yes, yes. Fear not for a broken mortality, if you are here. Here? Here a-talking at me, intact your mortality must be. Such a thing cannot, not be destroyed as long as you exist. You are an anchor of your mortal soul. As long as you are intact, so shall it be. Made to last, are you? Ravel smiles and gives a wheezing laugh. For life swallowed you and spit you out. It swallowed him, but I don't know if he came out of that end. Enough of this. Look, Ravel, you took my mortality from me, and it has caused more harm than good. I would take it back now. You have had it over long, I think. Ah, you make a demand? Ravel's black-veined eyes sharpen and twist, taking a disturbing awareness, and she bares her yellow fangs. No, no, no. That, Ravel, I will not do. What is undone cannot be done. Ravel, I tired of your word games. I'm not playing with you any longer. I'm just going to say, why not? Why not? Ravel cannot give such a thing to you, my precious man, for Ravel has nothing to give. I never possessed you or your mortality, though I wish to keep them both in my garden as selfish affection's keepsakes. Excuse me. Trace the patterns of your flesh, but such things Ravel could not bring herself to do. Why not? You loved him. Anna breaks her silence. She sounds astonished. You loved him, you did. Ravel gives a low, wide smile. Is that so hard for you to believe, fiendling? She cackles softly to herself. Does Ravel, being Ravel, and thus a myth, not deserve to carry such a feeling in her black, brambled heart? No creature is undeserving of such a feeling, Ravel. Grace speaks softly. The histories do not paint such a compassionate picture of you, however. Tch, the past is past, and histories care little for us speaking the truth of it. Ravel frowns, then her voice drops slightly, threateningly, as she studies Grace. The feeling brushed me, yes. And now hold your silver tongue, abyssal daughter. I need not your soft words to cloud the air here. The man and I shall speak, and you shall bow out of this. I shall attend to you shortly. Enough, Ravel. If you don't have more mortality, where is it? I don't know, sweet thing. But if I were you, I'd get it back quick, quick. No telling what horrible things someone could do to you if they held your mortality for ransom. Ravel clicks her talons together. It would like be holding someone's sweet, succulent soul. A puppet dancing on someone's strings, would you be? And a most sad puppet, too. Too? Know where it is, I do not. Hold a moment. You say you don't know where my mortality is. Do you know someone who does know where it is? Ravel smiles horridly, her tusks gleaming. Clever, clever, clever you are. Yes, there is another who might know the things that Ravel does not. Another may know. Who? Ravel's eyes dim, as if she is staring at something in the distance, and her voice slows. A fair-skinned one, must you ask? An angel, a deva, one who soars on the wings of morning, and with his hands is the architect of horizons. He lies beyond my keeping, in another cage, in another prison. In his knowing is the knowing of what you wish to know. Ask him your questions. Listen to his answers. Use them as guides. Where can I find this angel?
Updated my journal.
Holy experience. In a leaving this prison, to another cursed prison will you arrive, though it may not appear as such to casual glances. Step lightly, and find the golden link in the ever-shortening chain. The light shall give the dark of the matter, and new paths shall open to you. Delightfully cryptic, though not surprising. Thanks. Ravel cackles. Of the past I am not held to particulars. You are fortunate to receive anything, O caustic one. Oh, am I? It's just that the chain of who knows what and where they are never seems to be a smooth series of links. Ah, Ravel smiles, holding up one of her talons. And that is why you must keep each link safe. For if they are not smooth now, imagine what the chain will be like when more links shatter. Time and death are not as patient with others as they are with you. What are you saying? What if one of your precious links was to die? And what if you forgot yourself again? What would you do then? Where would your stolen mortality be then? It would be lost forever, for there would be no one left to ask how to reach it. Tracing your path would become harder, mayhap impossible. True enough. In any event, I had other questions for you, Ravel. Of course. Who is this who knows where my mortality is again? Okay. I had some questions about you. Ravel, who are you? Where did you come from? I? Ravel am I, a maker and breaker of puzzles, a solver of what cannot be solved, a mind raveling and unraveling until the threads of thought are tied up like knots in a drunken man's hair. Ravel picks at one of her jagged gray hairs, wrapping it around her finger. It is enough it is. But what are you? Some have called you a night hag, whatever that is. Night hag? Ravel gives a ghastly smile, her yellowed teeth like needles. I am but a woman who has sorely missed her beloved creation. Some have named me Crone, Grey Lady, Yaga Sister, Night Hag. But myself is my name, Ravel. Ravel who puzzles well, providing conundrums to decipher and laying impossibilities low. But... Many things are said about we Grey Ladies. A race are we night hags, but an individual am I. Some call us evil of old, stalkers of mortal dreams, the kindly ones, ugly, hideous things whose homes lie in the dark places of men's minds. Ravel's eyes narrowed to reddish sparks. But that means nothing to me. What would one such as you call one such as I, pretty thing? I find you beautiful, Ravel. Not perhaps to the eye, but your mind seems sharp and vibrant. Tch, do you think I care for such truths? A hex on inner beauty, no matter how long it may last the flesh. Think you ugly, am I? Ravel, you are not ugly. Yet ugly I need not be, pretty thing. My shape is but water to my will, and I may reweave its fibers to a more pleasing tapestry. Ravel glances at Fall from Grace, then smiles and licks her lips. Yes, Ravel, what?
The flames grow within me.
Ravel has melted into fall from grace, taking on her demeanor, her features, her clothes. Is this shape more pleasing? Ravel smiles, her teeth now a brilliant, perfect white, the lips with just a hint of red. So cultured and breathtaking. She motions you to come closer. Come, my precious man. My lips do not burn with abyssal torments. Lay your lips upon mine. No, Ravel. Mayhap, is it the rougher woman that you crave, the one of passionate fire? Ravel glances at Anna, who stiffens as Ravel's gaze pins her. Mayhap it is her that whets your appetite. Ravel, stop this. I've no more time for your Weird. Ravel has melted into Anna's shape, taking on her demeanor, her features, her leather vest. Is it the rough-edged woman that you crave, the one for whom's age has not yet tempered her passions? Ravel's tail flicks as if in anticipation. Come, caress my lips with your own, and I shall please you. No, Ravel. You blink, and Ravel has twisted back into her original form. A difficult man to please, are you? Pah! And wonder do they why there are no males of our kind. What other shapes have you turned yourself into? Maybe some, mebbeth none. Ravel seems confused by the question. I've not remembered such. I vain, mayhap. Neither smarta nor Marta. So many threads and branchings, so many Ravels. Always stitching and mending and growing are my forms. Mebbeth? You were Mebbeth. That may have been one of my names. Yes? Revel looks more confused, her black-veined eyes becoming misty. Names are difficult to remember. Her voice becomes faint, like calling across a great distance. Mebbeth was kind to me and helped me, Ravel. That means you helped me. I thank you. Why did you help me, Ravel? I cannot help but help you, my precious man, and that will always be true. No matter how many Ravels there be, on this they will agree. Man, I want to, like, this is such a long dialogue. I kind of just want to save it here and we'll do some more next time. But I'm a little worried it'll just kick me out and I won't be able to talk to her again. Well, let's see. Thank you for the information you have given me, Ravel. I must leave now. Hold. Ravel's voice drops to a low hiss like that of a serpent. The most important question you have yet to ask, my precious man. Has it occurred to you yet? Yes. I need to know how to leave this place. Do you know the answer to my question? Answer to this question. I know the branchings of this place, the twistings and bendings and burrowings. Though there are no leaves here, one may take their leave when they wish it. So you do know how to leave. Wrap your hands about you like branches. Make them encircle your chest like a cage. Step from the edge of the maze into the darkness, and into another cage your body shall go. A simple leaving, but there is no return when that final step is taken. So take heed, and take what you need before you take the step. Which of the edges of the maze do I leave by? Which? A question posed to the witch. Which? One of the edges knows, not I. The remembering of which has failed me, and the edges of the maze have had little to say on the matter. You've known how to leave, all this time. Then why don't you leave? Why stay when one can leave is your question to me? Ravel breaks into a crooked smile, displaying a row of fangs. I turn the questions upon its head and send it scurrying back to you. The answer lies not in the staying or leaving, but in the causes and reasons, my precious half-man. Don't you want to leave? It is a want, a once want, and not a now want, and more a knotted want. What do I need that lies beyond my brambled walls? It is a cruel, jagged world beyond the edges of this maze, and Revel has pulled enough of its shards from her skin. Very well. Thank you, Revel. I must bid you farewell. As you're about to utter your farewell, you suddenly feel a crawling sensation in your skull, and you notice that Revel's black-veined eyes have taken on a strange, predatory fire. You're not going to let me leave, are you, Revel? A perceptive question, yet it is not the real question. Revel's voice takes on a strange whisper. Very sad. That sends a faint echo through your mind. Revel's voice takes on a strange... Very sad, that sends a faint echo through your mind. The question is, do you wish to leave me, half-man? All the same answer. Fair Revel, you have helped me when I came to you so long ago, and you have done so again. I shall not forget what you have done, but now I must leave. I have to know more about myself. There is a terrible shimmering in the air around Revel, and the sound of snapping twigs and cracking tree limbs, and the horrid sound of trees bending and splintering. Whoa! Revel's lips peel back, and her voice becomes shrill, like a howling wind. What do you know of knowing, half-man? Know this. Know you will stay here until the end days in my brambled garden, never to leave, and you shall love me, as you were meant, as you promised. I'm afraid I would be poor company, Revel, and I cannot stay in any event. I'm afraid you must allow me passage. I shall not let you leave. I have the power to keep you here, and I shall use it. My black barbed maze shall not allow you travel beyond it while I live, my precious, precious man. Revel, I don't want to fight you. Don't do this. Allow me passage, and I shall return to visit you. You need not be alone in this place. Return, return as you claimed you would so long ago. No, no, you shall not lie to Revel twice. No more centuries will I wait for you. Revel's lips peel back, and her talons seem to grow into fiendish claws. Here in my garden you will stay, and wander the plains you will no longer. Revel, calm yourself. There's no need for this.
You have forgotten your place, half-man. Humility is in order.
Revel, don't do this.
Updated my journal.
What is this,
Attend me.
JRPG battle? Here. Alright, everybody. Go over here. Good. And they're all gonna run for me. So... I don't know how well this is gonna work. Uh-oh. Well, those guys are trees. This is a bad time. I just want to save, but I can't. I guess I could just burn through this conversation next time. But let's see if I can beat this. What? Okay, I'm asleep? Oh, this is bad.
Yes.
It does, yeah. Okay. There's more conversation I want to have with Revel. So I'm going to reload right before this next time, and I'm going to figure out how best to fight these trees, and then we'll go through the conversation again a little speedier. But, and that way I can answer some of the dialogue questions I have, but I do have to get going for today. So... Okay, so here we are right before. Okay, good. Thanks so much, Agnes. I really appreciate that. That's really sweet of you. But yeah, there seemed to be like a lot more stuff going on in this game and more stuff to do. And I'm glad I finally like figured out how to get to Ravel. And how to say her name, not Ravel, but Ravel. So I'll do more talking to her next time, and I don't know, I need to figure out some of my spells, I think. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. But I have a lot of party members. I feel like I should be able to figure something out. Maybe with consecutive reloads I can figure out what the hell to do. And then there's always guides. Or maybe, Agnes, you have some ideas if it's really that difficult. Yeah, but I am going to get out of here for the time being. Wow, it's still daylight. I guess we are coming into spring, right? It's February. Okay. This game rocks. You can catch all my archives at YouTube, youtube.com/DarinIsAwesome. Follow me on Twitter. If I might be late, that's probably where I'll post. Darin is Awesome on Twitter. And I will be back Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific. And we'll keep going on Planescape. And I need some ideas for new games to play after. See you, Agnes. So if anybody has any ideas, feel free to throw them at me. I'd love to hear them. Thanks, Agnes. Thanks, Perps. Thanks, Ralph. Who else is in there? Well, anybody else that happened to catch the stream and maybe didn't chat. You don't have to chat. I just, appreciate you hanging out. So thanks, everybody. I'll see you Thursday. Bye.